Kahalayim la Yahal Bashim Yahushai, Bahasham Makak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. And may the devil stay away from you and your house. And all them bad spirits. And yes, that was a prayer, even though I said it in English. So this is Judges 1 and 10. Well, let's see. 9 and 10. No, I gotta say 8. 8, starting at 8. Now the children of Judah had fought against Jerusalem, and that's not fighting against themselves. So you have to understand history. Once we came out of Egypt, our instructions were clear. Clear the land, destroy all the inhabitants thereof, and cleansing. Now the children of Judah had fought against Jerusalem and had taken it and smitten it with the edge of the sword and set the city on fire. That's why Judah was picked first, because they listened. Nothing but justice. Okay, that's why Yahushua came from the tribe of Judah, because of the righteous. Out of all of us, they're the most righteous. And afterward, the children of Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites that dwelt in the mountain and in the south and in the valley. And Judah went against the Canaanites that dwelt in Hebron. Now the name of Hebron before was Kirjatharba, and they slew Sheshai and Ahiman and Talmai. And from thence he went against the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath-Sepher. And then it says, and Caleb said, he that smiteth Kirjath-Sepher and taketh it, to him will I give Achsah, my daughter, to wife. So, and I read all that just to let you know that Judah and Simon were doing all these works. They did what they were supposed to do. They didn't leave anybody alive. So, so later on, see in verse 19, and Yahweh was with Judah, and he drave out the inhabitants of the mountains, but could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron. But that was an instance. See, neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Beersheba or her towns, nor Tanakh her towns, nor of Dor and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Ibleam and her town, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, but the Canaanites would dwell in their land. See, so that's bad. Let's see right there. In verse 34, and the Amorites forced the children of Dan into the mountain. So Dan just fucked up, for they would not suffer them to come down to the valley. This is the first book of Judges, and it's important. We took the land, but we did not drive out the inhabitants. And that's why the northern kingdom, part of it, got expelled from Israel during the 721 BC era with the Assyrians. They put us in slavery, drove us out. It just makes sense that if you follow the rules, like it says in Genesis, if you follow them, you won't have to worry. And if you don't have to worry, you're pretty much blessed. this with your home. You can't do that. You can't use this type of paint on your walls. You can't draw pictures on your walls. You can't do stuff. It's just a matter of facts. But when you're the owner of the land and pretty much the Lord gave to you for you to do righteous things on it, not wicked things. So you got to do righteous things. So was it righteous that Dan couldn't get the Amorites out of there? I don't think so. I don't think it was righteous. It's that, they probably didn't follow protocol. So at this time, each tribe went to conquer their land because the whole Israel was polluted. And Dan failed. Now, was it because Dan was a small tribe? I don't know. Maybe not. Because, all the tribes are pretty big. It just so happens that Dan wasn't even trying. So, Scripture says it clearly. We had to destroy them. Because all through Numbers, we were destroying our enemies, and now we're in the book of Judges, and it's about to get exciting. It's the real kind of exciting. Like, these people are going to find out that you should really obey. And what was going on is that disobedience was being brought out. So there you are. It makes a lot of sense. To obey, you get blessed, right? To disobey, you get nothing. You get curses. And that's pretty simple. And when it's simple like that, the plan is easy to follow. When it's simple like that. Let's say you get some sort of fucking IKEA shit, and you have to put that bad boy together. Me personally, I don't need no instructions. I don't. I do that shit for a living. I put shit together. I build shit. And when we build stuff, you already know how to build it. And it just comes out great. Like when you know how to pray. That's what we say, Kal Halalim, all praises. La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? So just doing the right thing is hard. Doing the wrong thing is easy. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.